Oh my
Surprise
gosh.
me.
I'm supposed to be dropping a beat right now.
Drop it like it's hot.
Surprising me.
Yeah, I'm surprising you. There we go.
Talking Beard. Episode 363 is 363. Tonight on Talking Beard, episode 363. We have Shannon Clinkenbeard. He is the Clink. I really don't know what to say today, so this is what you're gonna get. Oh, hey.
You matter.
Shawn and Aaron are here to stay, and they're gonna tell you what we're gonna do today. Hey.
I like it. That was pretty much the lowdown of tonight's show. We've got Shannon Clinkenbeard on the show for the 47th time, talking about You Matter 4, and Aaron and Shawn are here. That's pretty much it. And it's episode 363. You did it, Natalie.
Thanks. That was an original.
I can tell. All right, let's go.
In Texas.
Talking Beard, the podcast.
Welcome all you beard lovers to our podcast where we try weird things to eat, play some trivia, chat about life, and who knows, maybe even talk about beard stuff too. Now it's time to meet your host, Aaron D. Johnson, and Shawn Big Sexy Glander. And as always, behind the scenes is producer Natalie.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? Where'd our background go?
Always behind the
It's
scenes.
gone.
What
That's
is
weird.
happening? That is really dark.
It is super weird. I'm gonna try to figure this out. But
Yeah.
what's going on, everybody? Episode
Hello.
363 of the live show. I'm Aaron D. Johnson. I'm over here, and yeah,
I'm Shawn Lander over here.
You're Shawn.
We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, Shawn, Big Sexy Glander, as the robot says in the little intro.
I like the robot.
The
He's
robot
just-
definitely
he's
has
doing
got
so good.
robotiness going. Oh, look at that's
We're back.
more colorful.
That's way more colorful. I was like, this looks super weird. Man, that distracted
was.
the crap out of me. All right, let's try this again. I already did it. I'm still
hey.
here. What's up, everybody? So yeah, we're here. We're live. We're gonna be talking to Shannon tonight. We're gonna be just generally shooting the shit with each other and figuring out what's going on in each other's world. You Matter 4 this weekend in Texas.
This weekend.
That's what we're talking about. What's up, Shawn? How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I am enjoying
all right.
my day off today, which was nice. I did. I was waiting for a Packers comment. Hello. Yeah. They did not do well. But then again, yeah, either did the Vikings, did they? So
Wow.
it did not work out very well for the North so far. But I think Detroit will finally will represent the North next weekend. We'll see.
Come on, Detroit. Y'all could do it.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
faith in you.
Yes.
They're apparently good football team now.
They are really killing it this year. They really are. So Dan Campbell's got them rocking and rolling. They've got all the weapons they need, and everybody. Well, they have a lot of unhealthy people on defense, but their offense are animals. So yeah.
Beard Mob Louisiana says hello, everybody.
Well,
or,
hello.
Hey, everyone. What's up?
What is happening? Look at all the YouTubers. I love it.
Oh my gosh, I should have.
Everybody YouTubing. You what?
So I'll be on Bearded Respect with these guys Thursday at 9.
Nice.
Dang it! I was gonna bring up that art piece. I forgot. They go look them up. The Bearded Respect on YouTube, Instagram, stuff. Yeah, well, at 9 o'clock Thursday.
What's the art piece? What are you talking about?
They you know, not art piece, but they made a little, you know, one of
the promo, the show
picture,
promo?
the promo's
Oh,
the
I
word was looking
totally
for.
saw the
They made one of
promo.
those, but it's me and, you know, hey,
Yeah.
look, he's going to be on the show, blah, blah, blah. One of those things. And
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Other than you were wearing a stupid shirt, but other than that, I mean,
oh,
it was
I
pretty
didn't
cool,
make it. I'm sorry. That's what I said, right?
right?
That's what I said.
But yeah, that's
Mhm.
that's super rad.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. We're going to be talking all things Big Sexy Beard brand, and letting everybody know about what we've got going on, because I made a super cryptic message
You did.
yesterday that I got a bunch of messages about, and we're doing some big stuff over there, and changing some stuff up. But let's kind of get into that. This is another thing that we're going to do, but this is
Something we
not.
can release tonight.
I mean, kind of, sort of, but not
Let's
really. I
do
don't
it.
know. We can
Let's
do whatever
release
we
something
want.
tonight.
Yeah. So this is not what the message was about, but this is also starting February 1st, right? Scent of the month. We were going to do it January 1st, but we had reasoning behind changing it to February 1st, and it will all make sense on the 1st. So scent of the month, Sean, we're doing that.
We are.
Yeah,
We
so
are.
every month, I think we're going to release a different scent. You can get the oil, balm, butter, and the wash, and all the things, and not.
We're going to release them out of our library of scents that we have, that we had taken off the website, because you just don't need 87 cents full time to be successful. So we're going to release them to you monthly, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to stock up on your favorite scent that maybe didn't make the final 6, and you'll be able to order it for the entire month. And that's all we're releasing right now, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's it. I mean,
That's right.
I mean, if you want to spout out what the scent's going to be, that is you. That is all you, Sean
Well,
Glander.
we do not have to do that yet, but I was
Okay,
also
yes,
gonna, I was gonna tease some other stuff of how you could get the scent as well, but we can release all that on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things coming. So if
There
you're a fan of small batch beard product companies, and you need to collect them all and all that good stuff, because I know a lot of people that's their thing. There's like, hey, I need to collect all the scents from all the companies, and this is going to be one of those opportunities that you can have a different scent that's only going to be around for a few weeks, and they may never come back. Who knows? But probably
Right.
They'll probably.
So
Jeff Harris wants to know, does the Backstreet Boys have a Bay Rum scent?
I don't know. We should reach out to them and see if
that was Natalie. Natalie dropped the Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys. Nice.
Yeah,
nice,
that was pretty good.
So actually, to answer that question, fully, Jeff, is yes and no. I have one that I made for myself that I use all the time, but it has not been released. So
maybe
it'll be a scent. Maybe a Bay Rum barbershop scent will be in the future for our scent of the month. But right now we are sticking with the 6 we got.
Yeah, so we've got the 6 we got that's going to live on the website for eternity. And then would we take like 13, 14 and put them in the vault? So we've already got some predetermined scents that already did exist in the world. But yeah, Bay Rum scent sounds good. And obviously,
first one released is going to be one of our most popular scents that just barely didn't make the cut. So
barely
keep your eyes open for that one.
Yeah, so stock up while you can. There you go. So that's some Big Sexy Beard brand scent of the month news and information. That's
all that news for
yeah.
sure.
Let's do more sponsor stuff. We could do that, right? So there. So Natalie has a thing going on. Nat's Little Buds. She's making a dozen roses that will last forever, Sean, for $65 plus shipping. Sell ends February 1st. A lot of stuff's going on February 1st. You need to get your Nat's Little Buds order in by the 1st, and then order your scent of the month from BSBB on the 1st. So it's going to be busy February 1st, I think.
We are also grand opening. BSBB is grand opening in a barber shop on February 1st as well. That's pretty cool. February 1st is just a cool ass day, I guess.
There's a lot going on. Yeah,
We're gonna
so
steal all the love from the 14th, and we're gonna bring it all to the 1st.
yeah, February 1st is the new Valentine's Day. Sean is the new Valentine's Day.
is.
So yeah,
It
a lot of cool stuff coming up. Keep your eyes open and your
Get
ears.
your Nats little
peeled
buds in,
or
orders in
whatever.
now.
Yeah, order some Nats little buds. Look at these
Yeah.
things.
You
They
know how many
last
times
forever.
I guarantee everybody here, and it's a question I'll even ask Shannon when he gets on here, is how many of us have spent more than $65 on a freaking on roses that didn't last 2 weeks? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they die. Yeah, but these they don't. You can
Yeah.
get them and then like hide them for like 11 months, and then you can give them again next year and be like, they're new. You know why? Because they last forever.
Right. Right. I
Yeah.
mean, after a while, she'll probably start catching on when they start disappearing a week. before
3 or
every
4
time.
years, she will finally get the hang of it. But think about all that money you'll save.
Yeah.
For 3
Never
or
have to
4
buy a
years.
gift again.
Nope, never again. Anyway,
We are not marriage advisors or counselors. I'll tell you that
No.
right now.
absolutely not.
Do not listen to us. Probably buy a new gift every year, but yeah.
I mean, probably. I gave Natalie the same Christmas gift like 3 or 4 years in a row, but it was because I forgot that I bought it for the year prior. And then I was like, I think she would really like this. And I'm like, crap, I did it again. And
I
then
have
like
done
the
that
fourth year,
before.
the fourth year was just like I needed to go find it and buy it. And then, anyway.
Yeah, it became a tradition. I think I have like 4 or 5 of the same things downstairs.
It's a Harry Potter thing. She
Oh,
likes
okay.
Harry Potter.
I thought it was
I don't,
like
I
bugs
don't
or
know what
something.
she has. We collect everything, Sean.
Right. Oh,
Everything.
I've
Yeah.
seen all the pictures. The videos.
This is what our whole
everything.
house looks like. This isn't just a corner of my room. This is
It
my
is
whole
a
house.
thing museum
This.
there for
This
all
is
the things.
my entire house, and it's chaotic, and we love it. And there's just, I don't know what's in here. Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, Jeff's going to get
Okay.
violated by his
All
dog.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Fun
Jeff
stuff,
has a
fun
doctor's
stuff.
appointment and will be violated on Valentine's Day. Probably twice. So yeah. What have you been up to?
Oh my gosh, what have I been up to? So we'll start with this mullet update. Hold
Yep.
on. What's
Yep.
the right side?
You got one of those still.
Look at that thing, boy. Yeah,
Look
it's
at those
going good.
trimmed sides, those nicely trimmed sides.
So Natalie went with me to the barber this weekend, and she directed him where to cut my hair and how to cut it. Like she was like, "You're not going back far enough," she said. So like it was stopping like here, and like he took all of this off, and
I think it's just multiple styles. I know there's many styles of a mullet. So
yeah. Well, this is the one I have.
are you going? Is that going to be considered if you're going the full sides all the way back, or is that going to be considered a Euro mullet?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Where's oh god, Brad? No, not Brad.
John Stevens.
John. Where's John?
Yeah, he's
John
he's the mullet expert. I don't know
You
what
would
I'm doing.
definitely know.
I'm just wearing it. It's getting pretty long. Like it's
Mine's-
getting obnoxious back there. So it's
mine's
working
got
on
some
it.
stubble.
You know,
little
you could have had a year of a rat tail skullet if you would have just
Not
done what I
happening.
told you to. You would have been growing the sweetest rat tail.
I just
ever.
can't do that.
Andrew said I need to etch some lightning bolts into it. One day I'm going to. I am going to. So anyway, so
BSBB going in there.
I
Across the
could.
area. Look at that.
That could be a thing. But
Words
yeah,
are always weird because one goes this way, one goes this way.
see, you just got to do logos.
Right.
Anyway, the rest
Logos
of my
are great.
weekend, besides getting a haircut, was I don't know. So clutch saga is over. Remember that I talked about
Yeah.
that for a little bit.
Corvette.
So my clutch disappeared. I ordered it, supposed to be here at the beginning of December, and I filed a lost package thing because it was just lost. And I reached out to FedEx. They were not helpful. I reached out to Rock Auto. They were not helpful. And so I just, filed the lost thing with Rock Auto. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. Do you want a refund or you want another clutch? I was like, I just want my clutch. I just want my car fixed.
The car's
And,
got a
And so I did all the stuff to get a new clutch, and both clutches showed up. So now I have 2 clutches. and I don't have a way to really like return it. I guess I could just pay for the shipping. I don't know. I got 2 clutches, so I don't know how all that works, but one of them is in the car. It is in.
And that's good and fully operable.
I'm not there yet. Steady,
Okay.
the clutch
All
is
right.
in. All right.
Sorry to jump
throttle's in,
way
the
over
clutch
that
is-
line on you
it's,
there.
it's all in the car. I still need to, get the torque converter or the torque tube all mounted up to the back of the engine, and then have to bleed the new slave cylinder and clutch master cylinder and
Right.
all those things. But we're getting there. We're getting close. So that was a big part of my weekend. We went to the gym. That was a thing. We watched Wicked this weekend. That was a thing. I think
Nice.
we didn't go to the mall. We went to Second and Charles and looked for a new Nintendo Switch game, which didn't work.
What does that mean?
Nintendo Switch.
No, the
Do any of your other
Second and
16-ish
Charles?
cars need a new clutch? Oh, Second and Charles is a store. It's like got used books and used CDs and used records and used audio equipment and things and video games. I don't know. We like walking around there endlessly because
you
you
go.
just never know. It's just a bunch of used crap because that's, obviously we recently discussed how we need more used crap in our house.
Of course. Why
So
not?
That's
You
what
know.
we do. But yeah,
Did you find a new room in your house?
I mean, no,
No? Okay.
I maybe, I don't know.
Might
I
have to
could build one in the
one.
attic and then boom, new room. Look at that. But yeah, that was it. It's a very exciting weekend. Doing training this week, super fun. Highly recommend. Love learning and doing tests.
Mhm.
Love taking tests. Definitely my favorite part of my job. But yeah, what about you, Sean Glander? What have you been up to, buddy?
Not buying pillows because no more pillows.
No more pillows. So Andrew's bed has like 52 pillows on it, I think, when he stays here. It's not really Andrew's bed, but it's our guest room bed that Andrew frequently uses.
When you say pillows, are they stuffed animals?
Some are, yeah.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
Some are pillows. There's an abundance of them. I'll send you a picture and let you see it. But yeah,
I may have one, but
you might. Who knows? I have no idea. So yeah, what's up with
me
you?
just working, buying them vehicles at the AutoZone or Auto Nation. Sorry, I did go to AutoZone because I lost both my headlights, so I went to AutoZone and got headlights.
Did you get your headlights fixed?
I did. It turned out one just came unplugged, and the other one. So I didn't say this last week, right?
I don't think so.
I talked about my headlights. Oh, so I was running with only one headlight, and then I left there from work one day because I just kept not stopping on the way home to get a headlight, and I lost the other headlight. So I got both headlights, went to go fix them the next day or two, whenever I did it, and the one that had been out forever, it just came unplugged somehow.
Did you put a new bulb in it though?
A new one? No. I didn't have to remove anything to change it though. So I can reach in and just change it from the back, and it's working great.
Thanks, Kev Woodworking. We appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out.
Kev Woodworking. What's
Kev
up,
Woodworking. One headlight. That's a song. Oh,
what is it?
One headlight. That's a song.
It is. It is totally a song, and I was
Bob
rolling
Dylan's
with it
kid. Yeah.
until I had no headlights, and then that's probably a song too. But
no headlights. If it's not, you should write it.
Right?
It should definitely be a
most
song.
people have been there, but yeah, no, buying them cars at Auto Nation, and then making a lot of big sexy beard brand. That's it. That's all I've been doing. And a lot of behind the scenes, business stuff for big sexy beard brand. But other than that,
yeah,
not a lot. My life has not been overly exciting lately. Except for Sunday, where there was a lot of excitement while my team was losing. I was very irritated.
So your football season's over now? Is that?
I'm pretty much. I mean, my team's season is over, but I watch football if football is on. So
yeah, I don't. See, my football season was over a couple weeks ago, and Jake.
Yeah,
beat me,
yours
so
left with the fantasy football.
I literally haven't paid any attention since that moment. Was
Right.
It's like
Nope.
I quit watching college football. Don't really care. There's a national championship game. I think it's Tuesday. Don't really care. Don't care about Ohio State or Notre Dame.
I never got into it.
Unfortunately, I was going to root for Texas, and they didn't pull it out for us. That was the last SEC team, even though me and Andrews talk about this, and he gets mad when I say it. It just makes me sick to my stomach that Texas is an SEC team. Just, it's just it's like when Kyle Busch went to Richard Childress Racing, and then I had to start rooting for Austin Dillon, which you don't understand that probably, but Andrew does. Andrew understands what I'm saying. It was like that. So it's like then I had to forcefully root for Austin Dillon because he was Kyle Busch's teammate. So it's like Texas kind of ended up being Alabama's teammate and Kentucky's teammate. So I kind of had to root for him, and it was just icky feeling. But I was going to do it anyway.
Roll Tide.
But Roll Tide,
Yeah.
they didn't freaking pull it out, Andrew.
Yeah.
Damn it.
They did not.
Stupid
They did
Ohio. Stupid Ohio. Gosh,
Right.
Terrible. I don't know. Andrew, see, he said I understand these references. That is the best analogy I can put out there for you, Andrew. That's how I feel about Texas joining the SEC. Shannon's gone, so I don't know.
I did see. I'm like, I was gonna do one of my little tricky, cool interludes. Oh, he's there. He's on the phone.
Yeah, he's on the phone.
I was gonna try to interlude into this when we were talking about Texas and all that.
Yeah, I kind of was too, but I saw him take a call, and then he's doing important stuff.
He is doing super crazy, awesome stuff. Hey, what's up, Jake?
What's up, Jake? Oh my gosh.
What's up, everybody?
World famous Jake Johnson. Go buy a house from Jake. If you live near Walla Walla, Washington, or Richland,
or
Washington,
Tri-Cities,
or any of the Tri-Cities, go buy a house from Jake.
You should.
And he'll actually like pick it up for you. Like if you want to buy the house and they're like, oh, I'd actually kind of like it like 1 foot that way. Jake can make that happen. So
he does. He just pushes it.
No, he picks it up. Jake likes picking heavy stuff up and put it back down. So
okay, listen. It's paining me to root for the Lions.
Yeah, let's hear this.
The Lions have the team to go here, and NFC North needs to win it all. So you'll never catch me though, ever rooting for the Bears. Sorry, it's not a
the
thing.
Bears.
It's not a thing.
It's the Bears, right?
I'm not doing it.
Not
gonna do it.
So do you remember Refrigerator Perry?
I do.
He was born and raised in Aiken, South Carolina.
No kidding.
Yeah. And he built a house right outside of town, and it's all brick. And now I think like his mom lives in it or something like that. I don't know. Maybe he sold it, but yeah. Big old brick house right on the edge of town. But Refrigerator Perry.
In Aiken, South Carolina. Check that out.
Speaking of refrigerators,
I think they have those in Texas.
They have those in Texas. And you know what else is in Texas? Shannon Clickenbeard is also there. And so is the You Matter Beard and Mustache competition that will be coming up this weekend. And we are going to learn everything there is to know about this wonderful competition. That's on their 4th annual event. They have a new location, same old charity, but we're going to find out everything there is to know from the one and only Mr. Shannon Clinkenbeard. What's up, my friend?
What's up? Sorry that I had to take that call. That was the manager of the event venue.
It happens. Do we have any breaking news? They're going to be like,
no, okay. She was just calling to confirm some things and ask some questions, and all good.
Yeah, it's getting close enough that confirming is definitely a thing, I'd imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
Making sure this is still happening and all that.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. This Saturday.
This Saturday.
In
Freyburg, Texas.
Freyburg, Texas. Where's Freyburg, Texas, in adjacent to LaGrange, Texas?
South.
So it's closer to you?
It is. It's south of me, actually.
Oh, it's south.
It's north. So Schulenburg is about 12 miles south of LaGrange, and Freyburg Hall is about 5 miles northwest of Schulenburg. It's in the middle of nowhere. There is, you're going to be driving there and think, where in the hell are we going? It's back road, trees. It's a 113-year-old dance hall.
Yeah, so this is like the oldest dance hall in Texas or something like that. Isn't that
Second
what
oldest.
it is? Second oldest. Yeah, because this was where the pre-party was last year for You Matter, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. This sounds like horror movie stuff.
It's definitely
Out in
things
the
that
middle
horror
of nowhere
movies
in
are
an old Grange hall.
definitely horror movies based out of this type of scenario for sure.
Nice.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
The Killer Beards.
Killer Beards. A new movie coming soon.
Yeah, so 4th annual. You kind of tricked everybody, or had some change of heart late last year, huh? This was we were thinking that the 3rd annual was a done deal, and it
and you're back.
Yeah, so some events happened last year that I was done.
Yeah.
Those that don't know, I lost my brother-in-law to suicide, and he was in attendance last year. And I got to clean up after it.
Damn it, man. That sucks so much.
It bothered me a lot, and I'm thinking, and that's the second person that has attended that has taken their own life. And I just, I'm done. I can't. And there were several people that reached out to me that said, we can't help those that are already gone, but you have no idea how many people have been helped by this event, and and the effect that it's having in positive ways on a lot of people and stuff. So, and I got, my thought process was, our whole message with this is don't quit, don't give up. And what kind of message am I sending if I do?
I mean, that makes sense.
So
I love that analogy.
So here we are. We're forging on.
And sometimes the best medicine is just to kind of keep moving along. So
yeah,
and that's what you're doing. And
yeah,
and like your multiple people said that reached out to you. I mean, this event has touched a lot of people. I mean, it's been a big deal for a lot of people for going on 4 years now, and it's cool that it's still going, still pushing along.
Yeah, it's amazing, how this started, kind of as a joke. A couple of guys just shaved their stashes off, and here we are 3 years later, and we've handed over $72,500.
So crazy, man! All from just an absolute offhanded joke.
Yeah,
and kind of a drunken night, really, if you want to get down to it. It all came out of a wild drunken night saying, I'll do that. Next day, everybody was like, wait a minute, I said what?
What did I agree to? Yeah. And
it took off.
Luckily, some of them stuck it out,
I don't even know that the show was over yet, and Aaron had already created an event Facebook page.
Hey man, I was on it. I was at work back, at a previous job that obviously I didn't have a lot going on. And, I was watching the show. I'm like, are we really doing this? And Monty was like, yeah, we're 100%. This is serious. I'm like, all right, we're freaking doing it then. Ain't no backing out now.
Yeah. And
it's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook. This is Facebook official.
It took off.
It did, man. It absolutely took off, and
highly successful.
It's been cool. It's been cool. I was honored to be a part of the build up of it, and now it's just its own monster out there, just running around in Freyburg Hall now.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what prompted the venue change?
So, last year, obviously you stated we had our pre-party there, and those folks were absolutely amazing, and welcomed us in, loved us, and one of their owners. So it is owned by 3 different individuals. And one of their owners made a pretty sizable donation. And
Okay.
I thought, you know what? We're going to support those who support us. And it's even if they don't, so let's say they don't make another donation this year, we're still money ahead because they're donating their hall to us, and they normally charge $1,500 for an event.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, that's a donation within itself, right?
And we had, the prior place, the Casino Hall in LaGrange, was an awesome venue and awesome staff. It's owned by the city, but we had to pay for it. And this one, it's purely supporting those who are supporting us. And I think we're going to get some more exposure with it being there. They're all excited about us coming. They're super looking forward to it. I mean, just in evidence in the phone call I just got, what else can I do? What do you need from me? Yeah.
That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling when the venue's like, what else can I do to help? Just like advertise for us more.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all you can do.
I think it's going to be awesome. It's a really, really cool historical venue, but I think it's going to definitely be a different atmosphere than it has been the first three. But I think it's going to be great.
Do you think when you say it's a different atmosphere, what do you think it's going to be more of like a rowdy deal or what?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's just the nostalgia of the building itself. I mean, it hasn't. The only thing that you walk in there and the only thing that you see that they didn't have when they opened in 1912 is electricity and heating and air conditioning.
And that barely works because you can see through the walls.
You can see through the walls. It's the old wooden siding, and you can literally see through the walls. There's a crack between every board. The manager that I just talked to on the phone, her grandparents put this floor down in this place whenever it was redone way back when, 50 years ago. There's going to be a fire pit going outside. It's just a really, really cool, nostalgic place.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, your last venue was pretty historic as well.
It was.
So you're just rolling with all the Texas history at all your events.
Remember that time we listened to LaGrange in the liquor store parking lot in LaGrange? Exactly.
Corey. Yeah. Oh, Corey.
No, it's a really cool place. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, so you're still going to do the big giant raffle table and stuff like that. All those types of things are still going to be there.
Still doing the raffle table. Still doing the live auction segment of it. One thing we're adding this year that we haven't done in the past is, since it is out in the middle of nowhere, there's not going to be restaurants readily available. So a friend of mine is going to cook up some gumbo in a big 25-gallon cast iron kettle. And we're going to start serving gumbo. Doors are going to open at 2, and the gumbo starts getting served at 2, and it's going to be served until it's gone. And
nice.
We're going to be able to add to our contribution to the charity with that as well. It's going to be by donation, whatever you want to give for a bowl of gumbo. If you don't have any money and you're hungry, you're going to eat, or whatever you want to give, and then proceeds from that are going to go to help the cause as well.
I think that's lovely. I like that a whole lot.
It's going to be cool.
Everybody's going to get to eat, and you're raising more money for.
They're going to eat good. They're not just getting to eat; they're eating.
Oh, they're going to eat. They're going to eat. Yeah,
I love gumbo.
So, with that being said, you want to talk about your charity a little bit? I thought I had a picture in here, but I apparently do not.
Certainly. So it's the Health and Behavioral Wellness Council of the Greater Colorado Valley, and they've kind of shortened it to just the Wellness Council now. And sometimes that raises question. Colorado Valley, you're nowhere near Colorado. No, we're not. But the Colorado River flows through this area, and so that's why it is Colorado Valley.
It's that Colorado, not the other one.
Colorado.
Yeah.
And so the actual. It's kind of ironic that the charity is not very much older than You Matter. They formed right before our competition, just a few months before, started by a retired therapist that left the greater Houston area. They lived in a suburb of Houston and moved to a rural area out here in the next county over. got to be friends with the county judge, and discussion started on the lack of mental health resources in the area. And it took off. They started the Wellness Council. Their first goal was to get a trained mental health deputy for the county. And because they didn't have one, and whenever a call would come in for a mental health crisis, it usually ended in one of the adults going to jail, and then sometimes the children in protective custody or protective services, and that still happens if needed. But he has been so they made the commitment to the county and said, hey, we're going to pledge to you $300,000 payable over 3 years, and that's going to cover the salary, the training, the car, everything that this deputy needs for 3 years. And then on year 4, you put him in your budget and you keep him going. And they agreed to it. And they handed them the last amount of funds last year to complete that $300,000 commitment.
And so this is just going to be a forever thing now.
Forever thing now. And they're actually looking to add a second one.
Wow.
But what this young man has done is absolutely amazing for the folks in the county. He's, rural area. We're an hour and a half away from Houston, Austin, or San Antonio. But in this rural area, there was not the mental health resources or the help or the training for someone to handle a mental health crisis. And he has made a huge, huge impact. The mental health calls have drastically decreased. And one of the big contributing factors to that is a lot of times it's repeat calls. It's somebody that has multiple crises and such. And what
those repeat calls would definitely benefit from an actual person,
Exactly.
One person being there to be able to help them out instead of just a call center and getting some rando. You know what I mean?
What he does is after a call comes in and a crisis is settled in whatever manner, then that individual or that household goes on his rounds list, and he'll every month, every 2 weeks, whatever's needed, he just goes and calls on them. Hey, how you doing? Do you need anything? Do you need a trip to the doctor to get for medications? Do you need help with this? Do you need help with that? Do you need whatever? And he's just,
sometimes that's just what people need, is just that one little phone call,
he's an ear for them. And he has made a huge, huge impact. He's going to the local schools. Several members of the council go to the local schools and talk with kids. It's been absolutely eye-opening just what that small piece and somebody that's actually trained in mental health situations and the impact that he has had on the rural area. It's been amazing.
Man,
that's awesome. Yeah,
such good work.
Great. That's making the differences. What makes
they very much are
with You Matter, right?
Yeah.
100%.
And like you said, You Matter and your charity are basically the same age.
Yep, that's right.
I like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's like it all just kind of came together right at the right time for each group, and both of y'all have got to grow together, and it's been cool to watch the whole process and seeing both groups doing such good stuff.
Yeah, and you remember, excuse me, you remember when we were starting this, we were trying to find a charity, and all of us reached out to national suicide prevention or national mental health charities and didn't get calls back, didn't get emails back, just ghosted. And they got huge budgets, and our little bit that we were going to contribute didn't a drop in the bucket to them.
And obviously they didn't care because we couldn't get a hold of anybody.
We finally decided, hey, let's find somebody local. Let's make an impact. And I worked with a gentleman that unfortunately lost his daughter the year before You Matter started to suicide. And I talked with him and, hey, here's what we're doing. Who do we need to talk to? And he, without hesitation, this is who you need to go see. And it's been a wonderful relationship.
Yeah, and you've gotten that relationship with that charity. It's not just like, hey, here's these people I give money to, and once a year or whatever. Like, you do stuff with these people, and you talk to these people, and you've developed a relationship with them. And I think that's something that's really missing with a lot of the beard groups. They're not developing a relationship with a charity, and I think that's important, and I think that's cool that you've done that and continued to do that.
That's one thing that I've learned in all of this, and still learning, and always will be. By no means know it all, but that's one thing that I've learned is the success of the comp is greatly influenced by the support of the charity and the community, not the beard community, the local community.
Yeah,
You obviously,
charity. You
obviously need support of the beard community, but you need support of the local community as well.
That's huge.
Absolutely.
Those are very key elements that have been lost in over the last 10 years of bearding. When we very first got in, that was the thing, right? Like, they were more concerned with like the spectators and the city getting behind the events, and then the beard people, they'll just show up. But it's like you need to get the community behind these events, and you're keeping that alive, obviously, because I remember last year LaGrange was super excited. You drove into town and there was banners over the road, that You Matters in town, and it was a thing, and people knew about it. So
right,
your Newtown, obviously they're equally as excited if the venue's calling you at 8:00 at night, and just seeing if you need anything. So that's pretty cool.
No, it's gonna be cool.
I think so. So this is all happening Saturday. Are you doing anything Friday night, or is it just?
Yeah. So Friday night we're gonna have our pre-party in LaGrange. It's right there downtown LaGrange. It's actually just a block away, or not even a block away from the old venue. It's called Max Dax. It's a bar and lounge, and it's not one you would expect to see in LaGrange. They got fur on the walls and all these bright colors, and it's a stark contrast from the venue we'll be at Saturday. But it's actually in part of the small town and a small community. So the young lady that makes all of our merch, this is her sister and her husband that own this bar. And I reached out to them about it, and they said, Courtney was telling me about this. And I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, y'all are related. So they're talking. The community is talking, and they're super excited about us coming. They're looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time.
All the beards are coming back to town, back to LaGrange. So that's Friday night, and then you've already kind of talked about Saturday a little bit. Doors are at 2, and
doors at 2. Craft battle starts at 3, and the actual judging starts at 4.
So speaking of judges,
speaking of
judges, who do you have judging this event this year?
So this being our 4th one, we always use 3 judges. So I thought, how much more appropriate would it be than to have our Shields Award winners from the first 3 You Matters? So
makes sense to me.
We have Miss Tanya Shields right there. She's a short one. And then we also have Mr. Jeff Harris, the chicken wing. And then our 3rd and final judge is going to be Mr. Don Shea.
Don Shea of Shea Butter Industries.
Great judges. Yep. Of the Shea Butter.
Well, that's good. That's a solid judges lineup. I like that you included the Shields Award winner people as your judges. Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Worked out.
Yeah, it worked out real well. What about your MC?
So our MC is one of the individuals that committed to shaving off his mustache if we reached our fundraising goal, and we did, and he did, and our MC is going to be Mr. Monty Minner.
Look at that.
With a mustache again.
He's got a mustache again.
He's got a mustache again.
There he is.
And had it by You Matter too, as you can see with the with the hat going there, probably right after You Matter too.
Yeah, so that's a year-old mustache.
Right? Check that out. Let's figure that out.
Yeah, cool. So
I would imagine that has been worn for a while, but
yeah,
if he's grown that in a year though, that's pretty cool.
That might be 2. That might be 2.
Right? I was like, dang.
Yeah, it might be. No, that is You Matter. Because look at the backdrop. That's the backdrop.
That was
from You
that was a
Matter
backdrop for the second one. So that's a
Oh,
year.
that's literally the comp picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
that was
get it.
because last year's backdrop was the step and repeat.
So that is a year-old mustache.
Dang, that's crazy.
Actually, less than that because he got it shaved in March.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like a
that's crazy.
10-month-old mustache, right?
That's a 10-month-old mustache. I think he had
Wow.
extensions in it.
I think so. I've heard that he's pretty big on beard extension, so I'm sure he's
Right.
probably taking it to the
Honestly,
mustache.
gotta
Would
have the
not
compliance.
surprise me in the least bit.
Right.
Yeah, see, Corey even said, yeah, it's
It's fake like his beard. Yeah.
gone in a
Speaking of-
flash.
Speaking of mustaches, y'all want to see an exclusive that nobody's. That
I
has
would
not been done?
love some exclusive, Shannon.
Of course.
What do you
So
got for
we've got a new little yoke logo. So my daughter surprised me for Christmas, and she said I hired a graphic art designer to do some new logos and stuff for merch and things.
us?
So
Okay.
this one is you're going to see this at You Matter 4 on some beanies and on some caps.
Oh, nice. I really love it. I love the
I
simplistic,
like
just the
that.
awesomeness. I do
Very
like that.
clever.
The
Simple.
MD and a mustache.
Yeah.
I like it.
Very simple, very cool. It will
Yeah,
it will
very
get
clean.
people to ask, "What's that?"
Yeah,
Right.
and then there
Right.
you go. You got to talk about it. But yeah,
Very
I like
clean
it.
logo. I like that.
Oh. Simple and clean. I like it. Cool.
Yes.
So that'll be on beanies and what else you said?
Some ball caps.
Some ball caps.
Yep.
Nice. And so what else are you going to have for merch? You going to do any t-shirts and stickers and stuff like that like you've done in
We've
years
got
past?
t-shirts. We've got some hoodies. We got caps. We got beanies. We got what else have we got? We got stickers, wristbands, earrings, some jewelry. Yep, all that stuff.
So what are you going to do for trophies this year? Are we going to stick to the same old wonderful tradition for first places like you've done before? Or are you going to change it up?
We are sticking with the same old boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
If
But-
it's not
Yeah,
broke, don't
that's
fix it.
awesome.
You know, look at this thing.
I love that. That's so
all
Is this
all
best in
first
show,
place
or is
winners.
Oh, that's just first place of a category.
First place in
Nice.
the category. Exactly.
Damn.
That's cool.
They keep
That's
getting
freaking
better looking
cool.
and better looking every year.
I think it came out really well.
Yeah,
We
that's
I
beautiful.
agree.
did do something different for Best in Show this year.
All right.
So past years, we've also done a buckle for Best in Show.
This year they get a brand new car.
Brand new car. It's at Aaron's house with a new clutch in it.
It's not fully put back together, but it will be soon.
Yeah,
you get-
some
you get to
assembly
help
required.
assemble it.
Yeah.
So
there you
for
go.
best in Show this year, we want to do something a little bit different. And I think we hit the nail on the head.
I was gonna say
Oh my
Spurs.
gosh.
That
dude.
is rad. Yeah, I was gonna say that. That is
Best
super
in
cool.
Show is going to get their own custom made You Matter for Best in Show Spurs.
I would wear those everywhere.
They are.
Do they
pretty-
fit on Crocs?
Did- they fit on Crocs. Of course they do. Don't be silly. So did you get two sets of those made, like so you could wear them all the time, Shannon? Or
No, this is the only set.
I figure you got a set done with like your name on it or something.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you not have Spurs?
you should. You should just. You look.
Four.
Gosh dang it! Cows
I
are
was gonna say,
basically
I'd
a
be
horse.
pretty surprised if Shannon
could-
didn't have any Spurs.
You could throw a saddle on a cow, and
I've got some old Spurs. Yeah, they're not near as fancy as them.
No, those are pretty cool.
those are badass, dude.
Those are very awesome. So
See,
some
even-
lucky person will be jingle jangling around
Of
town
course,
with
said he
those.
wants to ride a cow all weekend, so
Oh,
you
We
could do
can
it.
fix him up.
Yeah.
if that's would that make you get there? I mean, how are you gonna get on a cow anyway, Ghost? You still just had knee surgery.
He only has one leg. He's not getting on. He can't even walk right now.
Yeah, no, that's super awesome.
Yeah, here it is. Wow, that's it. That's the perfect thing to say for that, man. Just wow.
Yeah, I agree. Those are cool. I mean, that's definitely top-notch trophies and best in show right there.
They're real. They're real.
Oh yeah, you can
functional
hear.
Did they? I assume they came from the same place that the belt buckles come from.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's Texas stuff. There's not. This isn't Amazon or
No.
it didn't come from Louisiana or anything like that. This is
Right.
real
Yeah.
belt buckles and real spurs. This is
Can't get that stuff in the
as
real
Texas
Colorado.
as you can
So
possibly.
there we go.
Man, so what else do you got that
Jump on your good leg.
you've got you got your judges, you got an MC, you've got super cool raffles. You got what are you trying to auction off? You got any super duper special stuff that you're auctioning off this year?
So we've got a couple of coolers that were donated, some custom logoed coolers. We've got picked up today, Brown Distributing, which in the past has been our adult beverage donor.
Mm-hmm.
They donated. So there's a minor league baseball team just north of Austin called the Round Rock Express.
Okay.
They donated 12 reserve seats to a Round Rock Express game to be auctioned off.
Dang, that's cool.
12? Is it
12.
like a package thing? Like you got to you're bidding on all 12.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
And are these all like for one event? Like you bring a party, or
Yep.
you can use them little by little?
Nope. It's going to be
It's like
party.
bring a party. Gotcha. All right. I like it.
Yeah.
I kind of figured when it was a reserve seat
Yeah,
package.
we got a Jeff Ray's donated a custom made butcher block cutting board. We're going to be auctioning off.
I did see that. I was hoping it wasn't until I read the post of it. I was like, if that's a checkerboard, I wouldn't know how to play checkers. Like that was crazy. It was
Jeff Ray checkerboard.
Yeah.
right.
We got a Matthew Belota, a local gentleman here that is a knife maker. He's bringing a couple of knives. We'll put one of those in the raffle. We'll put one on auction.
Nice.
He's done it for us before, and they've done really well. They're super cool. What else do we have for auction? We've got well, heck, it's on the. Let me look. I got a purse that Dr. Maisie donated. My mother-in-law. So this is pretty spectacular story. My mother-in-law has tremors.
Okay.
Excessively, and she has a brain stimulator in her head to help her with those, but her movement, she still has. I mean, she functions. She's perfectly fine and can function and everything, but her hand moves uncontrollably some, and her walk is a little gated and such. But she is a true artist, and she does colored pencil drawings. And you think, how in the world can somebody with tremors do a pencil drawing? But she does. It's amazing. And she's donated a picture that, and I'll go get it and show it to you. Wife and I were in Missouri several years ago, and Tisha used to do photography quite a bit, and just walking around, just taking pictures of random things. We were walking along this river, and there was a couple of red roses in the water, right there at the edge of the waterfall, and the water was falling over the roses, and she took a picture of it. Her mom did a pencil drawing of that picture, and she's donated that for the auction. It looks like a picture, but it is not. It is colored pencil. Give me
That's awesome.
20 seconds. Now
Do it.
20
Get it.
seconds.
I want to see it. I
We've got
want to see it.
20 seconds. We need to. Oh, look at that
Yeah, I
Tisha
definitely
coming in
want
with
to
the-
check it out.
with the assist.
Tisha with the assist.
This is a pencil drawing. This is not a photograph. It's not a copy. It's not a print.
Okay. Dang. That is freaking cool.
Trying to get the glare off of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but I mean, you can. There it is.
Dang.
That's so freaking cool.
It's water going over the rocks.
That is unreal. The fact that it looks just absolutely see through the water. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, it looks like an actual picture, but it's
She's
a color pencil.
amazingly talented. That
I've
is
seen
ridiculous.
videos of her doing these before, and she takes and she has a oh, you've seen where they have those mechanisms that go across the painting and stuff and she'll really concentrate and she'll one stroke, and then she'll gather her movement again and one stroke with a pencil, and to do that.
How long does it take her to do something like that? Ish.
I would say probably, depending on the size, it was probably 6 months. Wow. Smaller things take a little less time.
Right.
And she doesn't always get to work on them every day, but usually at least 6 months.
So I was going to ask, and you kind of answered the question. I was going to see if, like, when she was doing that type of thing and she was having to super focus, if it was like kind of controlling her tremors a little bit, kind of like if people have a stutter but they can still sing. I was kind of curious if it was like that same type of thing. But
she's learned to utilize that motion.
Yeah.
She does have 3 brain stimulators. And so she's learned to utilize that motion. She used to paint with oil prior to having the tremors set in, and some watercolors, and I think color pencil was just really where she could do the most work with.
That is super impressive that she's able to power through that and create that. Like that thing, it, like you said, just looks like a picture.
Yeah,
right.
She'll be there.
And she's going to be there. Yeah, she recently moved to LaGrange a couple months ago.
You'll recognize her because she looks like 20 years older than me. So.
Just all gray hair instead of salt pepper.
Yeah. That's awesome. That is super awesome.
Wow. So that's going to be a high ticket item for sure.
No way it can't be. Yeah. There's just no way. That thing's
no way.
And we've got Harry Flanagan said he's building another custom rod and bringing for the auction.
Very nice. Those are always very cool.
What else do we have for the auction?
I saw there's a purse here. Yep. It looks like for the auction.
Yeah. Pair of boots. There's a local lumber / Western wear store in Columbus that donated a pair of ladies' boots.
I'm seeing the boots right now. Very cool looking boots.
Those are very cool.
Yeah. Yep. That's pretty awesome.
And Dr. Maisie got those donated for us.
Yeah, that's super awesome. You have another painting in there too. It looks like of boots and flowers and stuff. Yeah. Forgot about that one. Maggie Hall. That's the painting that Maggie Hall's done. She's going to be vending there as well.
Nice. So, as per usual, you just have an amazing variety of auction items and raffle items and all the things to help raise money for your charity, and that's what this ultimately is all about. And you're going to put on a super successful event. I'm sure your venue is eager to have y'all out there, and you're going to be in LaGrange on Friday and the Freyburg Hall pretty much all day Saturday, right?
Yep.
Pretty much all day.
Yep. Pretty much all day.
Where you can see through the walls.
You can see through the walls. Everybody just coming in, peeking at all the beards through the walls and checking y'all out. But man, is there anything we missed? This is I'm sure there's something, right?
We got MC, we got judges, we got charity, we got some items. I don't know, but
nothing I can think. Oh, I didn't show the craft battle buckle.
Oh yeah, let's see this craft battle buckle.
Is it different than the rest?
We'll close on that.
So last year he won the craft battle buckle, and this is the same style as what Aaron has, but it's a different color palette.
Oh, that's cool. I dig it.
That's the craft battle buckle.
There it is, and that'll be the first one that y'all can win. And
how many categories do you got, Shannon?
14 total.
14 total.
We've got the craft battle. We got the kids. We have just a general mustache. It can be styled or not. And then we have goatee, chops, whaler, realistic and creative whiskerina, 0 to 4 beard, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, and over 12. full beard styled stash.
Freestyle.
Did I miss any freestyle?
I wasn't counting, but I mean, I don't know if you're missing a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like all of them, right?
I know that seemed like most of your normal categories.
Yeah.
Go-
So if go ahead.
No,
No, I was just gonna close it out. But if you got more, man, you go ahead and.
I think that y'all have covered it all.
I think so,
Nice.
dude. I think that was pretty much it. So if you fit in one of those categories, which you can create yourself into any of those categories if you really put your mind to it. If you want to go to Freyburg Hall down there in Texas and give to You Matter, and go have a good time and just
Go win a belt buckle. and
go win
bid
a
on
belt
one of the-
buckle.
One of the
Right?
coolest pencil
Go.
drawings I've ever seen. That's for sure.
Go give some money to some charity, eat some gumbo, win a belt buckle. Go do Texas stuff down in Texas. There's big donuts down there, and that's important. But yeah, thank you, Shannon, for stopping by and letting us know about everything there is to know about You Matter 4, man.
Thank y'all. Greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude. And sorry I won't make it this year, but hopefully next year I'm done doing 9,000 training things.
I got to try for a belt buckle one of these years. That's for sure. So
Get you one, Shawn.
yes. Leavenworth stole all my money this year, but we are gonna make it. one day, that's for sure. So I hope this year is as wildly successful as all the years previously have been, and I know for a fact everybody's going to go down there and have a great time. So definitely, if you're
Hope so. We're looking
anywhere
forward.
near there and you haven't heard about this and you're hearing about it tonight, make your plans now. It's this
There's
Saturday.
still time. Go check it out.
This Saturday.
But Shannon, thank you for coming by, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank y'all.
All right. See ya. You Matter 4 this weekend. Go to thebeardcalendar.com. You can click on the link for You Matter 4 and just learn everything there is to know. But pretty much if you watch this, you pretty much learned everything there is. But
all you might have to do is Google your directions to the Freyburg Hall, and then you're there.
There it is. Google will get you there for sure.
Unless you're going to party in the Grange on Friday night and go pet some furry walls. That's what I would be doing. So
You could stroke the
for sure.
furry walls in LaGrange,
Right?
Texas on Friday night. You could. So, yeah. As usual, sounds like it's going to be a super successful, wonderful event down there in Texas. And
I'm sure it will.
Unfortunately, I'm missing my first one. So, sucks.
I
but
still want to make my first one.
is life, right? But anyway. That's it. Shannon pretty well wrapped up the show, and that wraps it up for us tonight. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you all the new people that were in the chat. Lots of YouTubers. We had 2 Twitchers for a little bit. 2.
Dang.
I
We
know.
had Twitch up in there.
Yeah. Everybody go like and subscribe over there on YouTube. All that good stuff. Subscribe now. And yeah, that's about all we got.
Yep,
Close us
that's
out,
it.
Shawn.
We will we'll see y'all next week for some more fun. Hopefully, I think we're gonna do something a little different than an interview maybe next week. And
Yeah, maybe next week if you can get 2 scales together and I can get 2 scales together. Maybe next week is the week. We've got something that we've talked about. Maybe we'll do it. Be some fruit ninjas next week. Hopefully, if
we might do fruit ninja stuff. So we'll see.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. And yeah, see you next Tuesday.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.